It's pretty rare to come across a tropical sort of tiki style cocktail with gin in it. Today on Let's Talk Drinks, I'm going to show you one of my favourite ones. Hi everybody, so as I said earlier, gin cocktails predominantly, they're not that often that you get to see them in a drink that's very fruity or sort of tiki style sort of flavours, except for the Saturn Cocktail. This is like from 1967. It was created by a Californian bartender by the name of J. Popo Gelsini, and this cocktail won the best cocktail or the championship for the World Bartenders Association back in 1967. I love how well the ingredients read, so I think it would do very well on a cocktail menu, and I'm just going to go ahead and make it for you. So the first ingredient that we're going to call for is 45 mils of gin. We're using the 18th Amendment bar, because we are at the 18th Amendment bar here in Geelong, our Australian dry gin. Okay, 45 or ounce and a half. Next up, it calls for 15 mils of freshly squeezed lemon juice, which I've just pre-squeezed earlier on. Next up, it calls for 7.5 mils or quarter of an ounce of Falernum. I'm using my favourite Falernum. It is Crawley's, made here in Australia also. If you guys know how to make Falernum, it's pretty easy. You can do it at home, but as I always say, why would I bother when I can get a bottle from Jace? G'day Jace, by the way. And also, he does an amazing Orgeat. So we're going to do the same thing, 7.5 mils. Or a quarter of an ounce of Orgeat, which is kind of like an almond syrup, spiced and a little bit of citrus in there too. Then last but not least, we're going to use 15 mils or half an ounce of the Passionfruit syrup. I'm using the shot Passionfruit syrup. Just got onto this recently and it is so delicious. And what I love about this syrup is, unlike some of the syrups that we've normally been using that have not much syrup at all, like around that 7 to 10%. These guys use at least 50% of the real passion fruit in their syrups. We're going to give that a shake. Okay. Now I'm only going to single strain this time into a rocks glass. And you'll see why I'm not double straining. And the reason for that is I'm going to put it in crushed ice. Now originally this cocktail, the recipe says to blend, which also tastes really good, but I like it with just some crushed ice. I'm going to do it over my ice well so I don't make a mess like I normally do. And for my garnish, going to use a wedge of lime, the maraschino cherry, and that is the Saturn Cocktail. Let's give it a try. Yum. Yeah. Fruity, it really reminds me of a tiki cocktail. That Falernum and Orgeat is totally coming through. So's the lime juice. It's pretty well balanced. But for me, it's a little touch sweet. However, as we are drinking the drink, the dilution from the crushed ice will definitely, tone down a little bit of that sweetness. So I would stick at the recipe that I've done there. Passion fruit, really tasty passion fruit. It's one of the best passion fruit syrups actually that I've tried before. I should really put this on a menu one day. But how easy is that to make at home? For friends, you can crush up some of your ice by just putting it inside a tea towel and smashing it with a rolling pin. Chuck it in there, perfect for a summer afternoon, spring, by the pool, down the beach. Definitely give it a try. So, and also look out for the 18th Amendment Bar Gin. Guys, please like, subscribe. See you again soon on Let's Talk Drinks.